What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And obviously it's a little bit of a different background than you guys are used to. I'm home now in Virginia. I was in California, but everything that's been going on in the world, I figured it would be better to be with family. So there's your, if you guys have any questions, that's why the background's different. So I also don't have my mic, like my studio mic that I normally use. I left that in California because I had to fly here. So we're gonna have to use the Astro headset. You guys have to bear with me for the next couple of videos for that. But just want to get that out of the way to clear up any confusion that you guys may or may not have had, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alrighty, guys. So as most of you have known for a while, there's been some meta shakeup things that have been happening in the pro community as of late. I wanted to make a video on it because I've been away for a couple of days because again I was traveling and getting this setup going and everything, so I haven't been able to make videos. But since I took a couple-day break, there's been some things that have happened. I've seen a lot of Uzi and a lot of Grau being used in pro play specifically. These are just two guns that I made videos on and I thought that could be competitive, but it kind of wraps back, if you guys have been watching me for a little while, it wraps back to the very beginning of the gun videos when I said that it would be really hard to make a meta shift unless there was just an exponential crisis with another weapon that ended up being used. And that's exactly what is happening. The Uzi ammo is a crazy damage, range increase. I think it's a 4-shot kill at all distances, so that's why players are starting to use that. It's really good mobility. It's just a beam, essentially, because, with the Merc foregrip changes on the MP5, a lot of people are kind of switching back and forth between a lot of stuff, and they don't really know what to use, whereas the Uzi class is pretty straightforward there. And then the Grau, if you guys play Warzone, you know how absurd the Grau is. It's literally a no recoil, absolute beam machine. I don't think it's going to beat the M4 just because the M4 is better up close and medium ranges, but the Grau is, like I said, a super beam. So I just want to jump into a video today to talk to you guys about the possible meta shifts, what we're going to see at Minnesota, and yeah, all that. So there you go. Nice. This is precisely how I wanted to come back to YouTube. Well, we are down 100 points on Azir Cave at least, so hopefully we can make this work. But I just wanted to make a video to talk to you guys about everything that's been shifting in the meta, because I know a lot of you guys come to my channel for guns and all that good stuff with COD. So I figured it would be an obligation of mine to make a video covering everything that's been happening. As far as the gun changes go and possible meta shifts, I know my teammates have been experimenting a lot with the Uzi. The Grau, not so much. I haven't given it a shot yet in scrims. I know I think Wuskin was using it the other day that a lot of people were talking about. But again, myself, I have not tried it yet, but I definitely will, just because I think that the possibility of not using the M4 is kind of intriguing to me. But again, I don't think that there's an AR in this game that can do anything better than the M4, so I think it's probably going to end up staying, unfortunately. But this is probably a conversation more centered towards the subs, because again, I think the Uzi is definitely a viable option, at least in my opinion anyway. Oh man, these guys are getting absolutely had. Come on. And again, I do apologize for the mic situation. I know that going from a studio mic, I'm sorry, I gotta meet you guys, I'm sorry. Going from a studio mic to an Astro headset isn't the best case scenario. Gotta deal with what I got, unfortunately. But like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to be home away from my my usual setup, so we're just gonna have to make it work with what we got. But back to the video. So the reason that people have, again, started using the Uzi and are replacing the MP5 with it is because the ammo on the Uzi is a damage increase similar to the 10mm rounds that you have on the MP5. It's basically the exact same thing. But, with all the attachment changes and, all that stuff with the Merc foregrip, it's creating a lot of weird MP5 classes that a lot of players, aren't very comfortable with, because we've been using Merc for 7 months or something like that. And on the Uzi, you can use, Commando, whatever you want, and it's just a very, very straightforward Uzi class. It has basically no recoil built into the gun or on the class as is. And again, it's a 4-shot kill at all distances. I'm fairly certain, I could be wrong on that, but I'm fairly certain it's a 4-shot kill at all distances. So sub players, again, I've been going towards that because everyone wants a gun that doesn't have recoil and kills with 4 bullets. So I can't really blame them for that. As for are we going to see it at Minnesota? Honestly, I think we might. I think, we've been scrimming over the last couple of days since I got home, and the last week before I actually left, there was a lot of sub players on every team using the Uzi. It's in most scrims now. So who knows? I mean, I've tried it out myself. I had a blast. You guys know that I was a big fan of the Uzi from the video that I made on my channel about it a while ago. I actually might make another one just because I really enjoy using that class. I can give you guys a pro class or something like that. I think Dylan and App already did that video, so I might not, I don't know. But I really like, that's like one of my favorite subs in this game to use for sure, just because of how good it feels to like run around and get kills with. I am horrible. But again, for using it in Minnesota, I think you guys might actually see something come out, which would be very, very surprising because, you know, we've been in 2-gun meta for, I don't know, 7 months or however long the game has been out. So I think seeing like anything new whatsoever would be really, really refreshing, at least for me. I think you guys are definitely probably tired of the same thing. At least that's just how I am again as a viewer. I hate watching the same gun meta, and it's just all this stuff. So having something to like stir the pot a little bit is something I'm definitely interested in. Hopefully players actually do that, because that would be awesome to see. Also, another super fun side note. I don't know how, like, I didn't do YouTube and stuff while I was at home, but I know you guys are going to ask me, and I'm just gonna address it now. My speeds at home, I have fiber, which is like one of the very strong reasons I wanted to come home, because, you know, we're playing an online league and playing it from California and stuff. It isn't great, but yeah, I have Fios and fiber at home, so that's one of the reasons that I wanted to go home just a little bit. It's a good time, especially in this game with like the 60 Hz server changes and all that stuff. It's a blast. I think I've like in California, I wasn't a joke at all, because, you know, West Coast Spectrum, LOL. But like here, I am actually like a demon. I'm a literal demon online. I love it. I think our first day of scrims was today. I don't know. You guys are gonna be watching this the day before, or the day after our first day of scrims. But wow, I am a sick joke. I love it. Feels good to be home. But I'm getting sidetracked. So the growl I'm definitely going to try, because, you know, obviously it's insane in Warzone. Everyone knows that. And the guns aren't the same in Warzone as they are in multiplayer. That is granted. But I think that just like the possibility of using another AR, again, I bring it up with the Uzi, it's just like the possibility of having some sort of shift in the meta just like excites me, because I've always been a person that liked using a bunch of different guns. So I'm definitely going to try it in scrims over the next couple of days, I think. My team might get mad at me, but, you know, we're in last place, so who cares? It's not just the Uzi either that people have been messing with. The Grau is the only AR that people are like attempting to sub out the M4. But the AUG is being used a little bit. The Uzi is being used. There's like a lot of different things, surprisingly, that sub players are trying out, just because, you know, the MP5 is still the best gun in my opinion, just because of the time to kill and all that good stuff. But I think the fact that sub players are attempting to find something new is super cool. So again, hopefully it sticks. It probably won't, because we're pro COD players and we don't ever do anything new. But hopefully it sticks. We'll see. Let me know what guns in the comments you guys would want me to try out. I think I'm gonna do the cause, you know, we're already trolling and trying out things in scrims anyway, might as well, right? So I think I'm gonna do the M13, because I think the M13 is a criminally underrated gun. So I'm gonna do M13, and I'm definitely gonna try out the Grau, because, you know, again, everyone's been using it, so might as well, right? We are all holding this cross. Good luck, bros. Oh no, we're dying off hill. Oh no, I'm coming, guys. Stay alive. Oh, we're gonna have to break through P2 as well. This shit's chalked. Nice try, brother. I'm getting pistol whipped. Oh my god, disrespect. No! What? I can't deal with this shit, dude. Did this entire video, went to render it, and realized that I didn't do an outro. So if you guys did enjoy watching the video, be sure to leave a like. Again, we're back on the somewhat normal upload schedule. Just gotta get reacclimated to YouTube. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.